Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my channel. So, if this happens to be your first time here, you're checking it out, you like what you see, thank you. Please, do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide to you guys more content to watch. Alright, so what are we doing here? Well, we're going to be checking now a little blast from the past, Greta Van Fleet with Sacred the Thread. So, quick story with Greta Van Fleet. I did them very early on in the channel. A friend of mine introduced me to them, and I was like, oh, you know, I mean, obviously they're very successful already, so they don't need an introduction. But I guess the most common conception or band they get compared to with is obvious. Led Zeppelin. Not necessarily a bad thing, but imagine being an independent artist and your work kind of reflects that of a certain influence, and you get constantly compared to them. It would be, you know, frustrating. So I get it. I understand. But listening to them does bring the listener to a different era, it feels like. Their music, while contemporary and modern, does have a 70s-ish kind of borderline hippie kind of feel, you know. You just, you know, that's what I get anyway. I mean, other people probably have different opinions, but that's what I get. They did help me grow the channel. They definitely helped kind of, I guess, boost my numbers, if you will. I'm glad I, you know, was exposed to them when I did, and I really do appreciate them, you know, outside of just, you know, me being an outsider looking in and reviewing them. You know, I think they're great musicians that bring something retro to, you know, a modern platform of music, and it's awesome. And I'm super glad they're where they're at today. And I don't know, I guess if they ever came around, yeah, I'd probably check them out. Must be an experience, because it is. Because like I said, just from their stage presence, how they dress, how they carry themselves, the wall of sound that they produce, it just all gels together and becomes perfection and unique. So yeah, I imagine seeing them would be an experience. Alright guys, enough of me yapping. Let's check this video out, alright? Once again, this is Greta Van Fleet with Sacred the Thread. And I picked a live track because you get more of I have a hard grip on the English language, apparently. I picked a live version because I feel like you get more of a raw feel for the band. It's not as polished as a studio or a, you know, live studio recording. It's very just natural sounding and organic. And I can't wait. Like I said, I haven't heard any rendition of this song, you know, studio or, you know, recording. So this is a genuine first-time listen. And, yeah, I'm all about it. Alright, guys. Let's check it out. Yeah, right off the bat, or we're just a minute in, and this is going to be good. I'm not sure if it was recommended back in the day. Yeah, normally I go through the comment section and pull songs people, suggest to me. But anyway, yeah, this is awesome. It's coming back to me. My first experience with them. They just got it, They're, like I said, they're unique, and not just how they approach music, how they, perform it, their stage presence, how they dress. It's just, it's a lot of these, different elements that make them, what they are today. I think, a more adult, crowd, someone who's not into modern music would, appreciate them, probably, make them reminisce of the bands of yesteryear, definitely, like you'd hear that twangy 70s influence, but at the same time, it definitely also has a modern touch to it, so it's like the best of both worlds. Then once again, the band's great. They do a phenomenal job. It goes without saying. But the singer, once again, is the standout for me. It's just, God, his voice, how it carries, and how he's able to wield it like a weapon, just kind of cut through the crowd right there and just really project. It's just phenomenal. It could fill a huge venue such as this. And, I gotta say, like, even their live performances, I understand this was probably meant to be filmed, live. So they probably, amped up the recording software that's being used for this. But still, this is them in their element, live on stage. Obviously rehearsals, but just there, out in the open, that just sounds amazing, and you can't say that for every live show, some bands perform really well and very clear live, some are muddled down, feedback, just, not what you would expect, because there is a difference, obviously, between, a live track, or a, studio session, or, a studio track that's been all polished with the bells and whistles and Pro Tools, but this is just them out there in their element, raw, organic, and it sounds just as, better, not better, but just as great as any other recording, and just want to kind of make that point across. But yeah, so far so good. I like it. He's singing a thread. I don't know. Probably should have read the lyrics before I did this. I don't know. Is it thread, like in clothing? Is that what the song's about? Is tights, or something? Because every band, has whether you think about it or not, has a stage kind of outfit, whether it be a band shirt and jeans, or just no one's just like rolling out of bed and playing on stage. They probably give it just a little bit thought, you know what I mean? Well, a band at this caliber anyway. I mean, a band that's just getting started. They just have to bring their skills on the stage. But, you know, obviously there's a point to be said here. Their outfits, I said, reflect of that bygone era. And they're able to mix that with that contemporary sound that's in the layers. And it's just, the song just builds. It's just epic. Like I said, and his voice, man, is like the finishing touch. You know, it's just, the music itself is very trippy. Their music videos are very out there, kind of spacey, but I like it. Yeah, they're doing something that, you know, people would normally shy away from, or, you know, not really approach. You know, people today construct a song completely different. You know, obviously there's always that influence that got you being a musician in the first place, but, you know, people go in different directions, you know. Well, Greta Van Fleet definitely have that flavor of that 70s era kind of music. They definitely approach it with their own style, and it stands out, and, you know, it makes sense, you know, why they're, you know, at the level they are today. It's a shame more people don't know about them, you know. You'd be very fortunate to come across a band like this, and, you know, you actually appreciate not just the musicianship, but kind of just, you know, what they're bringing to the table, the different variety of songs, because not every song, I gotta say, that I recall, doesn't really sound the same. I mean, there's that element there of familiarity, but at the same time, not every song, and even lengthwise too. 7-8 minute songs, I believe, I've come across with them, and you know, they're just epic songs that build on these almost like poems, you know. And the singer, of course, just doing his thing, you know, really driving that force across, and saying, yeah, listen to this song. And he's using his vocal skills, like I said, to drive that point down the center. It's epic. You know, it's epic. I'm using a lot of big words here, you know. But, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm rambling at this point. I haven't listened to them in a while, so it's all coming back to me now, so excuse me for that. Also, the video, if you noticed it from earlier, it's kind of jerky. I'm using a Chromebook here, not the best type of computer to do videos like this, but, you know, on a budget, I didn't know this would be the outcome. Word of advice, don't get Chromebooks. Get anything else but Chromebooks. So, if a Chromebook executive's listening, do better. Make better products. Anyway, yeah. This is an awesome song. Very chill. It has, like I said, a very expansive layers to it. Just, that's one thing I gotta say about them. Their songs are not just, you know, like a normal song, verse, chorus, verse. It builds, you know. And, like I said, they just add these beautiful segments in the songs that really just kind of, you know, take you on a journey. So, that's pretty amazing. Alright, let's keep going. just got to say, once again, I mean, look at the capacity of that venue, I mean, filled house. Like, you could just tell, like, the amount of energy they're dishing out. The audience is loving it, eating it up. Just singing along, just kind of, vibing with the music. And that's the kind of music they bring to the house. Like, it's not aggressive, but I think it's wide enough and impactful enough that people can just kind of get lost in the moment and really appreciate that. And them too. It looks like they're all really kind of zoning out on stage, really enjoying what they do. A different kind of concentration. Some bands are jokey, having fun. This band's very kind of homed in on really delivering great products, such as their music. So that's very evident. You could tell right away. And this being a live track, I mean, the clarity and just consistency. I mean, obviously they've been touring a lot, but like I said, live music comes with its flaws sometimes. But this, I can't find it. I think it was a great, kind of live show that just proves their technique and how well they play. This one is hard to critique and analyze and find something negative because I mean, while not my music, per se, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm listening to it not just to analyze and give my 2 cents, but have that general appreciation. I love this style, and all of them are incredibly talented. And to me, the singer really stands out. He's got that edge, you know what I mean? And such a filled market with other, copy and paste type groups. Greta Van Fleet definitely has that, niche that makes him stand out from the bunch. As I guarantee hearing this, you're gonna have a hard time comparing it to, I mean, yeah, you could do the, the usual comparison, but I mean, no one's doing what they're doing that I know of yet, but it's easy to see why they're, a fan favorite and could fill up, venues like this. Just, all goes without saying, they're good performers. They put on a hell of a set, like I said, and it's just, and the set itself, very classy, nothing too crazy. It's just them, being great musicians. Everyone is at their peak level here, and you can hear it. All right, it's a little bit left. Let's let it finish, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right. Wow. That was powerful. The audience went nuts there. No surprise though, right? I'm definitely not shocked one bit. This was a great listen. Like I said, I haven't listened to them in some time, but hearing the song definitely gave me some, insight again from when I did listen to them. It all started to flood on my memory again. I'm like, oh, that's right, And yeah. Like I said, I'm not surprised. This was a really well done song. Kind of highlighted everyone's ability here, especially the singer. The guitar player was doing his thing. Everybody was, it just came together and, speaks for itself. I mean, look at that appreciation that, the audience was going nuts. That's just, it's not for show. Like I said, really, really groovy song. Very kind of far out. But at the same time, I think everybody would enjoy this, It was just long enough, and like I said, you got so much going on. It's just layer after layer. But those vocals, though, just really cut through. And the way it just kind of gets kind of not lost in the mix, but just kind of, like I said, cuts through that mix of the guitar, bass, and every other instrument, and yeah, they're just all together. It's really well rounded, and I don't know, it's epic, full of greatness. Well, there you have it, guys. That was a little bit of my 2 cents, listening to and reacting to Greta Van Fleet's "Sacred the Thread," a song I think is about, I don't know, clothing. I don't know, the clothing bands like this wear, or, touring. I don't know. You guys tell me. What is it about? Am I in the ballpark? Or did I just kind of come out of the blue? Anyway, awesome song. If you want me to check them out again, if this video happens to do well, yeah, I'm down. Or like I said, if you want to jump to the line and, get your request in, I'll definitely leave a little link down below. Buy me a coffee. It's just another way to support the channel. And give me a song suggestion, and I'll definitely get to it ASAP. Other than that, thanks for listening, guys. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, my friends, wait for it. I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.